So today is August 4th, and as you can see, my grand experiment has gone jungle on me. That's some kind of long squash, hyaton long squash in the front, and it's starting to wrap around all the way around the floating bed. And it's kind of going crazy. And then there's the floating bed with some lettuce struggling to grow, and then that vining plant behind the long squash is bitter melon. It too is going crazy, and I actually have some bitter melons coming out. I don't know if you can see it up there, but there's one there hanging down, and they seem to grow. They grow pretty quick. Oh, there's one right there. They grow fast once they start to grow. And this is just a mismatch of stuff. It's a small tomato plant, bush tomato plant, pepper plant, some corn, and green onion, and cilantro. And a lettuce over there, which is getting pretty big. Just stuff I threw together. So everything else has been working pretty good. There's the fish tank, and I added more fish to it. It's got about 70, I think, between 60 and 70. Really hard to know for sure. When I was getting him, he was just throwing them in the bucket, and we lost count. They range in size from about 2.5 inches to all the way up to about 10, I guess, or more. You can see some big ones down there. Hopefully the big ones won't eat the little ones. And then this is the tomato experiment with the Dutch buckets, and they're doing pretty good. We'll see if they actually produce any fruit, but they're growing good. The system's working well, so I can't complain about that. This one's just a cucumber that I threw in there, and it's actually got a small cucumber starting right there. And there's another one up there. So I guess it's getting what it needs. But that's to be determined. We'll see how well it continues to do. And this is 2 varieties of tomatoes. And then my filter, I added more media, K1 media. As you can see, I put an air stone in there, a big 8-inch air stone, so it's getting a lot of oxygen. It just isn't moving a lot, so I'm going to have to get it moving more. Maybe move the water up closer to the top. And this is my air hose. And the radio flow filter is still working as it's supposed to. Seems my flow is decreased a little bit, but it's still running. I have to check my pump to see if it's got any issues with it. And I built a little vacuum, air-powered vacuum, to clean that out, clean the bottom of that out. It works pretty well. A little time and labor intensive. It takes about 10 minutes, but it's one way to get everything off the bottom of that thing. Well, and there's my little koi pond. This is the water I use to replenish the water in the aquaponics system. I take about 5 gallons of this out. And there's a filter there, and then there's another filter down there with bio balls in it. And I put about 5 gallons into this system, probably every other day, maybe a little more frequently than that. These plants seem to suck up a lot of water. So, yeah, I'll make another one of these in about 2 weeks, and everybody know how it's going. It has yet to cycle. I have never seen any indication of nitrites, nitrates, ammonia. The pH is around 7.4. And so unless I totally missed it, I do check it every couple of days. So I don't know. Still waiting for that to happen. So, out.